My name is Kim Edwards, and I am so excited to share my story with you about how I started using Young Living essential oils. I'm going to be honest with you in the beginning of my healthy journey, which actually began when my husband was diagnosed with diverticulitis on Father's Day of 2010. I was not a crunchy mom. I was not conscious of what we were eating or our health so much, or what we were putting in our body for our healthy body. And it was on that day that things started to shift for us in 2010. We realized that my husband couldn't eat just whatever, so that changed the dynamics of how I cooked and how my family ate. Over the course of several months, actually, we realized that my husband had an issue with gluten. And before that, I thought gluten-free was a fad. I thought eating organic was a ripoff. But I was forced to learn that those things are real and they make a difference. And I saw real life differences in my kids and in my husband and in my own health by eating less processed foods and less wheat. And I am happy to say that now we are over 4.5 years in of gluten-free, mostly gluten-free, and gotten rid of a lot of processed stuff and things like that. So when I was introduced to the oils by my sister in February of 2013, it was kind of a missing piece to the puzzle for us. We were already eating good, trying to eat the best we could anyway, and we were already taking note of some different ways to live life and things that we put in our body. I was using more herbs and teas and things like that. We were visiting a chiropractor, and so when she introduced me to the oils, I was skeptical. I thought, how could these little bottles do so much? But it was just kind of added to what we were doing already, which was really, really cool. I'll be honest with you, I bought the Essential Oil Pocket Reference first. If you haven't heard about it, it is an amazing book. If you don't have one, you probably want to get one very, very soon. Even if you don't have your oils yet, get one of these. It changed the way that I looked at plants. It changed the way that I looked at oils. And I could not believe how many essential oils Young Living had. It also told me a little bit about the company and how amazing they were, and that meant a lot to me, especially after already learning about eating more organic and being cautious of GMOs and things that we put in our body. It was really nice to know that Young Living was a company that we could trust. So we got our kit. Honestly, we did not have the money to get our starter kit. And let me tell you something, y'all are so very lucky, because when I got my starter kit, it came with 9 oils, and that was it. We had to buy our diffuser separately. We did not get the 2 extra oils, and so you guys are so blessed to have an amazing kit. And guess what? I paid the same price that you're paying. So yeah, that was awesome to be able to offer to y'all a diffuser, because that makes such a difference, right? So I got my kit. I had been talking to my sister. We, she already had her kit, so she had some experience with it, but I got my kit, and we used our tax money, our tax refund actually, to get the kit, and then I got it, and I had no idea what to do with it. I called her, and I was like, listen, what do I do? And so she told me some things to use. We immediately started putting some oils on the bottom of my kids' feet, and started seeing results immediately, especially with an oil called Peace and Calming, which was in the kit at the time. Man, my kids were knocked out. And so that was some of our first experiences. We got our kit, we started dabbling with the oils, and we just got our feet wet. I will tell you that about 1 week in, maybe closer to 2 weeks in, my little guy, who was 2 at the time, started to get an upset stomach and vomit. And, you hear the mom call in the middle of the night, the blood-curdling call, and it's just not good. And I knew what we were about to face. you know, the multiple times with the throw up bucket, with, you know, the little pad on the carpet and all of that good stuff. So we cleaned up the throw up, got him all situated. I called my sister. I said, what do I do? Like, I have these oils. What do I do? And she told me what to do. And I put thieves on the feet and peppermint on the tummy, diluted, and a little bit of lemon in his water that he sipped. And I was so amazed that he only threw up one more time, and he slept for about 3.5 hours. He woke up and he was ready to eat and take on the rest of the day. And I thought that must be such a coincidence. You know, that's just, you know, he wasn't really that sick. But let me tell you, in the past 2 years, we have not been sick like that at all. You know, we start to get a little bit of something, we start to use our oils, and it is gone. So I am so, so thankful for that. We have had several things come into this house. I have 4 amazing boys, and let me tell you, it is, you know, it's very, very hard to stay away from germs when you have boys. They bring in all kinds of stuff, but using our oils, using our diffuser, we are very, very blessed to have not been very sick in 2 years. We actually have not paid a copay. And we have not been, had to be on any prescription drugs for 2 years. So that's pretty awesome, I think. Not saying that that's going to be the case for everybody, but that was the case with us. We will never look back. Now we use supplements. We drink Ningxia every day, and we use our oils regularly, and we can see huge differences in our health all the way around for all of us. So thank you for listening to my story. If you have any questions or anything, you can comment below.